All right. So for the sake of our unit on informational text, the two things we are comparing is two different texts. Like we learned from like we saw in the learning goal, two different mediums, a video and an actual article. So similar to what we've been doing for the past few days, there's a process to this. We have steps. And for this skill, we have 3 important steps to mastering it, right? So our first step, when we think of a Venn diagram, is to write down the information you get from one source. So remember, there's like a source A and a source B, or there could be more than more than 2 sources, but you always want to start by writing down information for one source, your first source, and then you want to write down the information you get from another source. After you do this, you will write down what is similar about both sources and what you can assume about the topic in the center circle where they overlap. All right. So now I'm going to go through those steps. I want y'all to follow along and think, did I follow all the steps? So pay attention to those 3 steps. Starting with my first step, I'm supposed to write down the information I get from one source. All right, so I'm gonna start with the information I got from the video. So I watched the video yesterday, and I remember that in the video, it talks about how lions were hunted by the Maasai people as part of a ritual. All right, so that's my piece of information from my first source. So then below my video, I read the article, or my second source, the text. In my other circle, I will write down the information I get from that text. Lions are the biggest tourist attraction in Kenya. That's what I got from that text. So now I will do the final step. In the center, I will write down what is similar about both sources or what I can assume about the topic. So based on my title from yesterday, I remember the topic is about lions, saving the lions. So in the center, based on what I learned in the video of the article, I write that lions are deeply connected to the livelihood of Kenyans. And so by livelihood, I remember in the video it talked about how it's hunted as part of their ritual, and in the article it talked about how it's their biggest tourist attraction. So that means that the Kenyan government and country earn money from people visiting Kenya to see these lions. So based on these 2 pieces of information, in my center circle, I can assume that lions are deeply connected to their livelihood. That's what I get from both sources. Before I continue to that, did I follow all the steps? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Okay. Do we understand the 3 steps that we have to follow? Any questions? Yes, no? All right, so what you guys are going to do now is you guys are gonna log in, not yet, when I start the timer, but y'all are gonna log in and pull up the assignment. Either if you didn't turn it in, it'll still be in assignments. If you did turn it in, it will be in your binder. You're gonna go ahead and pull up the assignment so that you can use that to fill out your own Venn diagram. So y'all got 3 minutes, pull up the assignment, sign in and pull it up. I'm gonna pass out the worksheet.